Yes, kumusta? Sana ay ganun pa rin, no? Nasa maayos ang lahat nating mga kababayan ngayon, guys. Panibagong usapin, panibagong kwentuhan at panibagong impormasyon na naman ang ating pagsasamahan ngayon. At ito na nga, no? Ginanap na. At last, dumating na rin, nag-join na rin, dumalo na rin si former President Duterte sa ginawang 11th Quadcom hearing. Hanggang ngayon nagpapatuloy pa rin, guys. Talagang naninindigan at tuloy ang paninindigan ng dating presidente sa kanyang mga sagot, no? Noong mga nakaraan, mapa-interview man, mapa-senado, at ito sa Quadcom. Talaga naman, oh. Talaga naman, talagang may panindigan at walang kining sagutin at hindi nag-iiba ang kanyang opinyon, kanyang paninindigan sa mga usapin na kung saan ay isa siya sa mga inibestigahan nitong EGK at iba pa na mga kaugnayan, lalong-lalo na itong mga pangyayari noong siya ay naging presidente ng ating bayan. Hanggang ngayon, ilang oras na, nagpapatuloy pa rin yung usapin, mga pagtatanong ng komite, ng House, sa kanilang mga nais marinig na sagot. At akala natin na hindi ito dadalo, guys, gawa ng meron ng impormasyon na ating napag-alaman na umano ay hindi mag-a-attend ang presidente dahil ipapasite ng contempt daw siya. Isabi naman ni Congressman Abante, Abante ba yun? No, yung si Paduano, talagang pag hindi ka sumunod sa rules, papakontempt ka. Pero kung talagang susunod ka dito sa patakaran, sa rules ng House of Representatives, ay hindi maaring ipapakontempt ito. Sabi naman ni President Duterte, former President Duterte na, ay diyan ako natakot sa mga sinabi nyo. Ito, guys, pakikinggan natin yung part ng investigasyon kasi hanggang ngayon nagpapatuloy pa rin itong investigasyon ito.
Gawin, more or less ganun ang takbo ng ano.
Thank you, Mr. President. And you will agree with me, Mr.
Ito
President,
na si Congressman
that
Luis
under the
guys,
conspiracy
Jinky Luis
theory,
ang
mayroon
nag-interpolate.
pong tatlong klase ng principal. One is principal by inducement. Two is principal by indispensable cooperation. And three, principal by direct participation. Being a long-time prosecutor, Mr. President, can you please enlighten us on this?
Well, one is yung induce. Could be an inducement could be money, usually, or inducement by a woman to a man to kill her husband so that they can live forever happily ever after. Or a group of persons, sindikato, lahat, what is illegal, gambling, smuggling, these are they are the conspirators of crime.
So you have explained, Mr. President, principal by inducement. It could be money, it could be an order by a person of influence over another. How about principal by direct participation, Mr. President?
You actually agree with one another to commit the crime and you participate.
Thank you. And how about principal by indispensable cooperation?
Well, is in the sense that, for example, if there is no way of traveling from one place to another, and you are the only person who can provide the transportation, a vehicle, and that is would be indispensable cooperation.
Lawyer versus
Without
lawyer,
the
guys.
vehicle, you cannot commit the crime.
Thank you, Mr. President, for enlightening us. Going back to your statement that you are taking full legal responsibility to all the victims of war on drugs, both legal and illegal. it is my humble submission, Mr. Chair, that the former president can be considered liable for all these crimes under the theory of conspiracy by being a principal by inducement. I wish to manifest, Mr. Chair, that without the order, without the reward, these police operatives should not have resulted to killing a huge number of victims of war on drugs.
Beg to disagree with your premise now.
I understand, Mr. President, but that is a manifestation.
Yes, but you
Thank
know,
you,
a
Mr.
police is
President.
supposed to do his duty. He goes to school for 2 years. He is received instructions to how to go about his duty, and we have to give the presumption of regularity. That's a principle of law.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Pag every time na may ginawa kayo in your favor is the principle of regularity,
Presumption
in
of
performance
regularity
of duty.
of performance of official duty, Mr. President. Thank you for your enlightenment. Mr. President, I wish to ask, with all due respect, considering your statement of taking full legal responsibility, both to legal and illegal activities, can I equate this statement of yours to an extrajudicial confession of guilt?
Well, in a sense, yes. Wala na akong magawa eh.
Are you saying yes, Mr. President?
Yes, because I ordered the campaign against the drug syndicates. At kung anong ginawa nila, whether illegal or not, it was ako ang nag-utos. In that sense, I take that responsibility of their actions. Wala akong magawa eh. Commander ako, nag-utos ako. Puntahan ninyo yan. Eh, just like a commander, or not a military, police, inutosan mo. Pag may nangyari dyan, magkapulyaso, whether right or wrong, iyo yan. Iyo talaga yan. Kung hindi ka ng bugo na mayor, hindi mo iwanan yung tao na inutusan mo. Unless yung pumunta doon, inutusan mo mag-operate ng illegal gambling or droga, tapos nag-rape, kung anong ginagawa ng kabalastugan, ako na mismo ang papatay, hindi na kailangan na hintayin mo ba?
Mr. President, earlier, you conformed to my statement that I can equate your statement of taking full legal responsibility as an extrajudicial confession of guilt. You said yes to that.
Yeah.
No, I'm just reiterating the question, Mr. President.
It's not about guilt or a wrong. What I'm saying is that yung lahat ng inutusan ko yung war against drug, o yung isang platoon dyan, o isang batalyon, kung ano yung ginagawa nila, kaya I take full responsibility for that.
Mr. President, you are surrounded by, I believe, 4 lawyers.
Hindi ko na kailangan, ma'am.
Because you are a lawyer
I can
yourself.
take of myself. I can take care of
Yes.
myself.
And of course, you understand the elements of an extrajudicial confession.
Yes.
You confirm that you are of sound mind.
Not only that, body
Yes.
as well.
You confirm that your statement is voluntary.
Yes.
And of course, you confirm that you understand the consequences of your extrajudicial confession.
Hindi naman alam, hindi naman ito protect. So,
I understand, Mr. President. That's why we call it extrajudicial confession.
It is not a confession, it is the statement coming from the mouth of a mayor or a president at that time. It is not a confession. You are characterizing the word. Mali, ma'am.
The only one,
Do not characterize that as wrong.
Mr. President,
Policy yan.
the only one that is missing among these elements is that it should be in writing.
Eh, what?
And my question will be, will you be willing to translate into writing the statement that you earlier said?
Hindi na nga ako marunong, yung firma ko noon, hindi na nga firma ko ngayon.
But of course, you have a lawyers to help and assist you. Prepare this written document.
Hindi ko na kailangan yan. Babay ko pa writing dito na ngayon.
Sagutin pa.
May
Tanungin mo na kasi yan.
documented. Babay di record here. Magtanong na ka na magtanong.
Yun.
Ano?
O, di ba?
Anong gusto mong tanongin?
Tanungin.
Criminal?
Direkta.
Mr. President, I wish to proceed to my next question. Do you know
Yun. Direkta agad.
Laod firing range?
Do you know?
Alam niyo po ba yung Laod firing range?
So, hindi. Do you know?
Nalalaman niyo po ba kung ano o
yan.
saan yung Laod firing range?
Doon ako nagpa-practice mag-barrel para pumatay ng tao.
Thank you.
Grabe, no?
Nagpa-practice po kayo bumaril para pumatay ng tao. And alam niyo din po ba yung Laod Quarry?
Hindi ko na-recusio yan, ma'am. Yung firing range na.
But at least you are aware that Laod firing range is situated in the Laod Quarry, within the premises and compound of Laod Quarry.
Siguro.
Tama po ba yun?
Premises of a quarry, there is a firing range.
Do you confirm that, Mr. President?
That should be the question.
Do you know Ben Laod?
Yes, I think so.
Who is Ben Laod?
Si policeman.
He's a policeman.
He owns the land
He owns the land.
where the firing range is located.
And do you remember, Mr. President?
Grabe, no? Talagang diretsahan, guys. Aalamin pa natin at ipagpatuloy natin ito sa iba pa nating pag-uusap, no? Kasi sa ngayon, nauubos po yung oras natin kasi meron pa tayong assist dito sa area, no? So maraming salamat po talaga sa inyo. Sa mga di pa nakapag-subscribe, please subscribe, guys, para naman updated po tayo sa ating mga susunod pa na video, ating pag-usapan. Pakiclick naman po yung notification bell, no? Maraming salamat. Grabe, no? Matinding sagot ito. Nagpa-practice akong bumaril para pumatay ng tao. Direkta agad. Alam naman natin na talagang maubong ang usapin sa war on drugs nitong si former President Duterte ng kanyang administrasyon, at marami talagang natutumba, no? At hindi naman tayo naniniwala na lahat na yun ay walang kinalaman sa drugs operation o walang kinalaman sa illegal drugs ng bayan. Marami doon, no? Mayroong mga drug lords and pusher, pero hindi rin tayo naniniwala dahil sa investigasyon ng Quadcom, ng Senado, ng Kongreso, na lahat ng yun ay may kaugnayan. Meron ding mga biktima at naniniwala ang iba na dahil ito sa reward money, kaya nagsisikap, nagpupumilit ang ibang mga kapulisan para gawin ang kanilang trabaho, at di naiiwasan mayroong mga casualties, mayroong mga namamatay, at napagitaan na ito ay part ng tinatawag na extrajudicial killings. Abangan pa natin ang susunod na investigation ko dito. Sana naman ay maging maayos ang lahat. Hanggang sa muli, ito po ang G5 TV. Maraming salamat. Mabuhay ang buong Pilipinas.